Yeah, good afternoon, viewers. Yeah, I have with me a very renowned apostle by name Apostle Painstil. Yes, he's very seasoned in Ghana and outside Ghana too. He's really performing well, and I hope most Ghanaians are very familiar with him. This afternoon, I have visited him on his view towards the opening of church and COVID-19 awareness this thing. So before I commence, I would like to attend to Pastor. Pastor, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
And how are you doing?
By the grace of God, I'm well.
Oh, okay, this is a very short interview.
Yes.
Yeah, I learned President has given a directive to open churches
Yes.
with 100 people in a batch.
Yes.
How do you take it?
I take it as a privilege because our Bible has encouraged us not to forsake the meeting of the gathering of the people. It's a good thing to gather as children of God to encourage one another. So I'm very happy that the president has given us and has allowed the church to meet, even though in 100 pairs. It's still a good news.
Yeah, okay. So, like, if I may ask, are you well prepared for opening of churches?
Yes, of course, we are very well prepared because we all know that together we are fighting this pandemic.
Yeah.
The government can only do it. The government needs all of other citizens. And the church plays a role because the church is God's representative on earth. And therefore, the church becomes the light of the world. And then if there's this pandemic in this world, the church must also play a role. So the church is very prepared to meet all the protocols as we are allowed to come back to fellowship again.
Okay. You know, most Ghanaians are very afraid of this COVID-19. And even attending church has become problems to them. Yes, do you have any advice for those coming to church? And then the measures you've put in place so that when they come, it will not be, this thing for them to contract the virus.
Yes, my advice to the general public is this. You see, as the president always say, and I'll quote him, that he has the means and know-how to bring back the economy of this country. But the life of people, we cannot bring back.
Okay.
So all of us are aware that this is a virus, this is a disease that can kill.
Yes.
So all of us are aware that we need to protect ourselves.
Yeah.
And God being so good, the virus has no leg to move what about.
Yeah.
It comes by us human beings. So that's why it's necessary for us to protect ourselves.
Yeah.
So what I would say is that as we go to our normal businesses, as business and market and banks are operating, so is the church. So we'll make sure that all the protocols that are put in place for the banks and for the marketplace to be able to do marketing and do business as usual. The church is one of the most disciplined organizations. And I believe that we know that even in scripture, godliness is next to cleanliness.
Yeah.
And then we know that as a church, we need to lead the way. Okay. And therefore, we are very, 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 very prepared. We have put in place all, in fact, last Sunday, for instance, all these places were fumigated.
Okay.
Both the church premises, the offices, and then we have a school here, all the school classroom, the compound, and we have a hospital here, all the hospital, everywhere were fumigated last Sunday.
Yeah.
In preparation towards the reopening today.
Yes.
And aside the fumigation, we have also secured automatic dispenser,
Okay.
which we are going to put sanitizers and soap.
Okay.
And then even as we were coming, you saw the Veronica buckets already there.
Yeah.
And then the trash can, even the trash can, you trash the tissue after cleaning your hands, you use your leg to tap it and it will open automatically so that you put it in.
Oh, okay.
And then we have acquired thermometer guns to test the temperatures of people before they enter.
Okay.
And we have, in addition to that, we have acquired a face mask that is customized.
Okay.
We have our church name on it. And then we will be giving the face mask to our church bus drivers.
Okay.
And then we'll give them a sanitizing compartment too. So that everyone that is boarding the bus must be sanitized by giving them a sanitizer to sanitize their hands. And then if they don't have a mask, the drivers will give him one of the church's own so that they wear. So nobody comes here without a mask. We are all wearing, you see, even you do me an interview, I have my mask here.
Yeah,
It is mask from your house
yes.
to the church and mask from the church back to your house.
Okay.
And then we have also observed the 3 meter here, the 3 meter there, the 3 meter there, the 3 meter back.
Yeah.
For the social distancing. We have only 100. Our church auditorium can take like 1,000 chairs in a normal service. But now we have put only 100 chairs there.
Okay.
So that you have the spacing and everything, physical distancing is working. Aside that, we have put all sanitizing machines also at every door. So that when you go through the protocol, you wash your hands from the bus or from your car, you wash your hands under running water with your mask on, and then you go to the entrance, you are tested with the thermometer gun, and then from there you enter, and then you sanitize your hands and you go and sit on your chair.
Oh, okay.
And then during the service too, you don't move from your chair. You don't move, you stay with your chair until the service is over. When the service is over, before you come to sit down, we put an envelope on every chair. Okay. So that when we say offering time or tithe time, after we have prayed, you put it in the envelope and you seal it. Okay. So on your way out, then you put the envelope on the basket that is placed behind the exit. Okay. We have divided the doors. Okay. So that by one door you enter, you shall not go out with it. Okay. So the people who are going out have the exit, and people who are coming have the entrance. Okay. And in between each service, we have 30 minutes to disinfect the chairs and the place before we get ready for another service. So that's the preparation we have done so far.
Oh, well, from your preparation,
yes,
I can see you have a very solid protocols put in place.
Yes.
I'm sure most churches cannot meet these protocols. What advice do you have for them?
What I would say is that it is very important because, listen, as church leaders, as spiritual leaders, as shepherds, we have been entrusted to take care of our members. Okay. And the life of our members are very important to us. Yeah. And that is why if we are not prepared to afford all these protocols, then we need to stay home. Okay. We should make sure that any church that decides to reopen have in place all these measures. Okay. It will save ourselves as pastors and it will save our members. Okay. You see, people might not get it here at church, but somebody can bring it outside. Well, listen, I tell the fellow pastors that, you see, the church reopening is not bringing the people out. Okay. The people are already out working. Okay. In businesses, in banks, and other places. Yeah. So if they will get it, they have it already. Okay. So what is important is that we need to protect ourselves as leaders, pastors, and as our church members. And that is why it's necessary to have all the protocols involved, observed, so that we protect those who are coming to church and make sure that they go home without being infected.
Oh, okay. I think it's a very solid protocol.
Yes.
And then, do you have isolation center?
Yes, we have a medical expert. We have doctors and nurses in our church. We have paramedics here. Okay. And we have organized them. So they have a table there. Okay. So that they will even go to explain the thermometer, gun, and temperature stuff. Because you understand that it is not everybody whose temperature is up who is sick or something. Sometimes, if you don't sleep well, if you don't have a sound sleep and wake up, you can have sometimes even a challenge, some few things. So we have experts who can really take you through the questions and know that as soon as they begin to question you and they find out that there is something to call, immediately we'll call the center. Yeah. Yes.
So when you take someone's temperature and it's above 36, what are you going to do? Will you isolate the person?
Yes. We will not necessarily isolate them as in quote, portraying that the person has COVID. Okay. Because you see, the moment we do that, we will scare people. Okay. The church is not a place to scare people. The church is a place to inspire people. Okay. So that is why we have expert doctors and nurses who are familiar with these things. Yeah. So that they will take you, they have a questionnaire they have set. Okay. So they will take you to and the questionnaire will find it itself. Yes. If there's a need to call the center, then immediately they call the center.
They call the center.
Yes.
Okay, viewers, I know you are enjoying this interview. This is a very short one, and I'm about to end the interview. But I have a last question for you.
Okay.
Yeah, I want you to educate Ghanaians and the world at large on how to go about the protocols to prevent or curb the virus from spreading.
Yes.
Yeah, in just maybe a minute or
yes.
yeah. So
yes, I thank God for this privilege. What I want to say is that my name is Steve Painstil, and then I am a Ghanaian, and I love Ghana. I love my country, and I love my fellow Ghanaians. I want to advise and I want to encourage every Ghanaian that please, together with discipline and obedience, we will defeat this virus. God has been good to us, and our death toll is not rising yet. It's an indication that God is with us. So it is left with our obedience. You see, let me tell you, in every crisis, there's something that's very important, is to obey. Obey the instruction, obey the leaders. Please, make sure that if you are going out, have your mask, wear your mask. It will protect you. Make sure that you observe the social distancing, what we call the physical distances. Make sure that you wash your hands well and have sanitizer in your pocket, in your bag, everywhere you go. Please, if you think that you have a problem and you need help, please call the center. Listen, COVID-19 is a virus. It's not the only virus, so there's no shame in that. People who are stigmatizing people, please stop. Because it's a virus. It can be you, it can be me. So there's no need for us to show partiality and show discrimination. Together, let us fight this disease by observing all the social protocols. And when we do that, I know that we will defeat this virus. God bless you, and the Lord will see you.
He said it is finished. He said it is finished on the cross.
Jesus was not killed. He died so that you will rise again. If Jesus was not killed,